Happy Wednesday, happy New Year. I am very excited because I am going to do a January reset, last 2025 reset, just a very hard reset because I've been spending the last month and a half kind of planning out the things that I want to do in the new year, and I think it's time to just make these dreams happen. But first, I need to clean my house because it's a mess. It's a mess. It's been the holidays. I've been so slack, and also it's been the holidays, so I have a lot of extra stuff. Like wrapping paper that I've kept out and stuff like that, and I am a pile person, so I've got a ton of piles around the house that I just really need to put everything away. So go ahead and take care of that, and then I'm going to hop on here a little bit later and kind of talk about my goals for 2026. I kind of want to sit down and do a financial reset, but I might save that for another video. And then I just kind of want to talk about my goals and how I'm going to achieve them. And I'm very excited to start up my YouTube channel again and be consistent. So let's go ahead and get started. So I kind of want to get started by walking you through what I need to do. It is definitely a mess in here. So got lots of piles going. This pile especially. Remy. Walter. Got all of his toys everywhere. So hopefully we can take care of all of this today. My plants have been severely neglected lately, so we're gonna go ahead and water them. I always clean this part of my kitchen first, and then while I'm waiting for the floors to dry, I go ahead and start the rest of the house. I don't know why, it just makes the most sense because this is low traffic area, I guess. So also, I am starting to feel a little overwhelmed with all the plants in the house, and I've been thinking about giving them away because I just feel especially those right there, and then I have a Monstera, and I just feel like I don't have good places to put them, so they just feel really in the way for me, and I've just been thinking about giving them to my sister, but I don't know. Happy 2026. I don't know about you, but I've got some big plans this year. Honestly, I really never sit down and think about the next year. This past month and a half I have, and I've not only thought about it, but I wrote down a bunch of stuff that I want to do. One is to be more consistent in every aspect of my life. I feel like I struggle very hard with consistency and discipline. So those are the two words of the year that I am going to hold on to this year. I lack discipline because when I get home, I don't want to do anything. But if I don't start putting in the work for my dream life that I want, I'm never going to achieve it. So I think that it's very important for me to really lock in and start taking this part of my life seriously. I've been writing down a bunch of like goals and things that I want to work on this year. To do that, I actually have a bunch of notebooks and a planner. I have this planner from Plum Paper Planner, and I'm really enjoying it. I got it a little bit customized, so I only got 6 months because I have commitment issues when it comes to planners, so I didn't want to get too many, but I've been using it. And I really enjoy it. I also got it customized to where I have like a list for like my books that I want to read and goals and all of that, and then I have like note pages in the back. So I'm really excited about that. I also have been working on like using this page for goals that I want to accomplish each month, and using my monthly pages. So I'm very excited about that. I think so far, I think my problem is that I will plan out my week and then I'll never look at my planner again. So I'm trying to get in the habit of, and this might seem silly to some people, but I'm trying to get in the habit of looking at my planner multiple times a day so that I can make sure that I'm on track with what I want to do. And then also picking up my camera, because I have my phone on me all the time, but I don't like think to record everything, which is kind of like weird to me because I have it on me all the time, but I just don't think to record it. Or I start recording and then like halfway through I kind of get tired and I just don't want to do it anymore. I just want to finish the task, and that is not going to help me achieve what I want in 2026. And I also have 2 notebooks. So one is my jewelry notebook and one is my social media content notebook where I can write down like all of my ideas and like how I'm going to achieve them. I also used one of these old May planners to kind of visualize like what I want out of the new year and like my goals. So I thought I would go through some of them. I wrote down a bunch of long-term goals. Hi, Walter. You wanna come say hi? He's camera shy. Got hair all over me now. Alright, watch out. I can't have your tail the whole time. Alright, so I wrote down a bunch of long-term goals that I want. So I wrote down like my dream house and what that's going to consist of. And I mean, it might happen next year. It's probably not going to, but it might, you know, if you write it down, it's more likely to happen. The second goal and like long-term dream that I have is my jewelry and t-shirt business being really successful. So I want to be able to grow both of those things in the new year, as well as a successful social media. I want my jewelry business to be like my main thing, but also I want to be able to supplement it with social media. And also like they go hand in hand, because I feel like nowadays you can't really have a small business without having a social media. So those are the like 3 things that I really want to put more energy into. And I just want to be really consistent with it. I want to work on like my financial goals and being more financially savvy, and just like putting more into my savings. And like my dream when I have extra income is I want to be able to like take my family on vacations and stuff. So like not just like my immediate family, but like my like parents and siblings and all of that. They've all been so supportive of me and my jewelry business, and I'd love to be able to pay it back to them. So I wrote down all of these things and the things that I just really want to like do in the new year. And I also, this is really small, but I'd really like to be able to hire a cleaning company again. It's obviously a luxury, and currently I can't afford it, and I just would really like to be able to do that. Like, I know that I am not the best like housekeeper, so hiring somebody to clean my house would be great. And I think if I can grow like my social media and my jewelry business, that might be something I can do in the next year. But we'll see. I also, and this is probably going to be long-term goal, I lost 2 of my cats this year, and within 3 months, exactly 3 months, and it was really difficult for me. But I was lucky enough that I could get them cremated and get their ashes, because that was really important to me. And I realized that there's probably a lot of people out there who couldn't do the same. And so I'd like to be able to start donating to a cause that would help people with that. It doesn't, like, my heart is still so broken over it, but having their ashes here with me helps a little bit. So that's definitely something that I really want to look into, and something that I really like to donate to when I'm financially stable enough to do that. So I used my planner to kind of plan out the next couple months videos that I want to do, and I am hoping that I'm able to stick to that. And So I've got like jewelry ideas that I want to do. My next collection, I want it to be my Valentine's Day collection. And so I've already started like brainstorming things that I want to make. And so I'm keeping all of that in this notebook. And I think that's gonna help too, because I never write down like my jewelry ideas. I just like keep them up here and hope that I'm going to be able to remember what it was that I wanted. And I realized like that's not sustainable for me. That's not something that I am going to be able to do if I want to grow my business. So next up, I have my social media. In here, I've just wrote down a bunch of videos I want to film and like a content schedule. I wrote down like for this video how I wanted it to go, which kind of helped because then I kind of had a plan. So some personal things that I really want to focus on too is like I want to work on being a better version of myself. I want to create better routines and habits that I can stick to, because I think that would help keep me going and keep me disciplined to be able to do all of these things that I want. I want to be better organized. I want to seriously declutter my entire house. I feel overwhelmed a lot of the time because I have too much stuff. And it's starting to really like overwhelm me in a bad way. So I really want to, in this year, take the time to just completely declutter like most everything that I have and only keep things that I really think that I'm going to use. And in general, I just want to be better about curating the life that I want to live, my dream life. Just do the things that will help me achieve my dream life. I just think that I have all these ideas, but I just don't implement them. So for the new year, I just want a better version of myself.